You've been lying. Lying.
Like, bro,
Lying for
that
three.
means she was born in 2000,
You'd
not
probably be like
2004.
24 or something
And that
if you're born in
means
the
for
2000s.
years, she's been pretending to be
20
this
you're
innocent
23,
teen
bro.
for clout and cash.
20.
It's clear she's trying to hold on to the
20.
I just turned 18 aesthetic while collecting her $45 million paycheck. And
20.
listen, normally
What
I wouldn't
the
care if someone
biscuit?
lies about their age too. Like,
It's
get
more
into
like
a bar or whatever.
it's not like
But
when other people try to sleep.
this
It's
is
not like
different.
one girl
She's
that
not
tried
just
to sleep
accidentally
with
being vague.
100,000
She's
men.
selling a fantasy vibe that certain predator demographics eat right up.
What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie, nice to meet you. You just lost a
I've seen
tooth.
that video.
How's that? What do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor
That
and
is
an
absolutely
astronaut.
rubbish.
Oh
What do you mean you want to be a doctor and
precious.
astronaut? No, you're not a doctor and
I've never actually heard
astronaut.
anybody
You're
say they want to be an astronaut. Because, obviously never works, that's why.
Model.
But,
An astronaut, that's cute. Now I want to be famous.
She's pushing a narrative that
That's
starting
what you
OnlyFans at 18 is like this magical ticket to a life of luxury. Like, oh, I just turned 18 and boom, here's my mansion and my multi-million-dollar bank account, right? Cool, cool. Now that's a fantastic image to sell to younger girls who think that's the secret to being successful. But let's be real, that's not really what's happening here. Not even close. It's all curated, with a lot of work, manipulation, and marketing behind it, but that's also how sis gets the bag. It's not simple, or every OnlyFans model would have a multi-million-dollar mansion, but it's straight up disservice to the younger crowd who thinks they can just hop on the OnlyFans train and live their best life. It's just
how you
business,
teaching,
and
like,
Sophie's
a
been
lot of,
playing it
a lot of,
very
like,
well.
how can
Now,
you
if you've ever
promote
wondered why
your
every
thing
girl on
yet
these
to
sites is a
kid?
college
What the
freshman or
fuck
just
is
turned
wrong with
18,
you?
it's because dudes are more likely to drop cash
You're
if they
an
think they're
adult,
getting
for
in
God's sake.
early. And don't get it twisted, this isn't just on her. It's the whole platform. The marketing relies on male brains being stupid
Like,
and
what the
horny
hell?
at the same time.
Like,
The entire
imagine
business
like
model
girls,
is
yeah, they're
bait
probably
men
looking up to you.
cash out.
They don't really understand the things she just does. She looks so cool. Oh yeah, good thing they get smashed into you.
Exploitation built on the idea that the younger the better, and the more real you can pretend
Yeah,
to
the
be,
Roblox
the more money flows in. And let's not fool ourselves, this isn't just a one-off, it's a systematic approach that runs the entire adult content industry. But now we've actually got defenders, critics, the whole circus throwing in their 2 cents like they're all
I would
suddenly
not be
experts on
using
how
that for my
content should
thumbnail.
work.
I would not
Spoiler
use that
alert,
as my thumbnail.
none of them know what's going on. Most people are pissed, and rightfully so, because they're not wrong. Some of them are calling out the danger of this whole situation
I need to
because,
film the
let's be
bit.
real here, the illusion she created wasn't just about her. It was about setting a really bad example for young women who might look up to her.
That's
and
what
where
exactly
the
I'm
whole
saying.
instant fam thing kind of falls apart. It's not easy. It's not safe. And pretending it is makes the whole hustle feel
That's
like some
just,
kind
like,
of magic
you-
trick when in reality,
that's
it's a
just
damn
disgusting.
circus. Then we
What
got the
the
ethical
fuck?
questions, the real tea here. Inviting a 17-year-old, Piper Raquel, into an
Like,
adult
who-
content house while pretending
what
to be
the
18 and
fuck?
19 herself. You cannot make this up. This is a legal minefield.
But
You cannot
I mean,
pretend to
but
be
what
someone
the
you're not,
fuck is wrong with this
especially when the
guy?
consequences could be severe
I
for
made a video
everyone
on that.
involved.
If you guys wanna check it out. Oh yeah, the glow house.
A 17-year-old girl
Why
in an
would a
environment
17-year-old
full
do
of
it?
adults.
What
What's
the-
happening here? What's going through her head? And if this was all part of the branding, well then
What
it's
the
downright
fuck?
reckless. And the whole
No,
fake it
those
till you make it
guys in the
mentality
bottom
that
of it.
encourages a bizarre and
That's
dangerous
sick,
idea
man.
that once you're legal, the clock starts ticking on your career success.
sick.
That's the worst kind of pressure for anyone starting in any industry, let alone one that requires you to be that vulnerable.
That
The whole
is
Bop
sick.
House situation,
That
I don't
is
care how
not
much
sick.
branding you've got, that's borderline
is
sketchy.
not sick.
But hey,
That
at
is
least
sick.
now we know why she never went
Sick.
public with her real age.
That is
You can't
sick.
make a mint off selling the just turned 18 angle if you're living with a big
That's
old reality
disgusting.
check
Why
of
don't you
17-year-olds who
not
need their own safe space
Oh,
and navigate
I
the
mean,
content world.
I didn't want to say because we know he's not a rapper.
Speaking of which, let's talk about the real name leak.
Disgusting.
Isabella Blair. Oh, you didn't know?
Is
Yeah,
it
it turns
Isabella-
out Sophie Rain was
Oh
actually Isabella Blair this whole time. The internet being the absolute mess that it is,
Oh,
blew
guys,
up
I'm
about
sorry
her
for
name
saying,
being revealed because apparently it's a privacy
has
issue
not
now.
seen, because
That's rich.
Oh,
Listen, nobody's saying she should have her entire life exposed to the world. Nobody's asking her to put her home
Why did I
address and
say
social
that?
security number on blast. But this is the
I'm not gonna
internet,
say that.
and when you're out here
Disgusting.
slipping adult content
I'm
for
not
clicks,
meaning
you're
to say
stepping
like
into a
in that
whole
way.
new world of exposure. Using a name that's 100%
In like
a
that
branding
good way, not
move,
in that good
then
way.
guess what? Your privacy just got chucked out the window along with every other influencer who thinks they can build a career by hiding behind a fake name and fake age.
I made a video about Sophie Rain, right? And in that video I said that her audience watches her because she looks like a child and she sells a V-card. So many people were so quick to be like, what are you talking about? She doesn't look like a kid, she looks like a full-grown woman. Tell me why the most requested girl to go into the Bop House, made and produced by Sophie Rain, is a 17-year-old girl. I rest in peace. The only thing keeping these people from watching CP is the legal requirement to have to be 18. And you can sit there and go, yeah, but the 17-year-old girl wants to go on. Thinking, oh yeah, the OF star's not going to have an effect on anyone. Mate, no normal 17-year-old girl is going to want to be a part of the Bop House, yeah? It's because she's been taught that sexual condition online is fucking normal. It's not. Let's stop fucking doing that. For all you motherfuckers who are calling me jealous in the comments, yeah? You can actually get to what am I going to be jealous about? What have I got to be jealous about? At least I'm not making mass steps back in feminism single-handedly, yeah? Load of fuck.
But the real issue here is the way people are defending her by saying she was just doing what she had to do. Or it's about branding. Yeah, it's about branding, alright, because who wouldn't want to create a whole persona around the idea that you're the next big thing, a fresh, young thing. She wasn't building a brand around Isabella Blair, an actual person. No, she was building around Sophie Rain, the idea. And the idea was, hey, look at me, I'm the perfect blend of innocence and access. I'm legal now, but just barely. That's the name of the game in this industry. Everything is a brand, and brands don't care about who you really are underneath. And don't even get me started on beauty standards. Honestly, we know her looks aren't just a result of good genes or whatever. There's probably a whole army of resources, surgeries, and editing apps behind these photos. And to be honest, she still doesn't even really look that hot. I don't understand how she became that popular. But when you're 23, and you're marketing yourself as a fresh-faced teen, you're making young girls feel like absolute garbage because they can't live up to that unattainable image. It's this weird, toxic cycle where they're constantly trying to match a fantasy that's been edited to hell and back. It's not real. None of it is. But hey, let's keep feeding them the lie that if they just look right, everything will fall into place. Right? A lot of people have pointed this out too. It might seem like a tiny difference between 20 and 23, but trust me, when you're marketing yourself to an audience of teens, that gap, that's a huge difference.
Every day, something on this app has the potential to infuriate my soul and enrage my spirit. I've spoken about Bonnie Blue, Katie Robertson, Alexia Grace and Lily Phillips. Let's talk Sophie Rain. Sophie Rain started getting big on social media when she was 18, 2 years ago. And her speciality, let's say, of OF is that she still has her V card and she looks like a child. Now, last year, she earned $43 million on OF, and now she's bought a house. And she's called it the Bop House. This house has its own TikTok account that's been up for 2 days and already has 100,000 followers. Now Sophie has come out and said that different corn companies have offered her 7 figures to take her V-card. And despite turning them down, some of them are very persistent, saying things like, who wouldn't want to see the most lucrative V-card holder and what she has to say? Let's give our viewers a front row seat that'll have them on their knees and reaching for their wallets. And they even brought up the fact that she was brought up on food stamp and now she's earning $43 million a year and how that's inspirational and she could be a role model. Watch me grow up. Genuinely. Now, is she capitalising off these weird fantasies that men have? Yes, but who are these men? Corn companies are obviously massively at fault as well. Their management, production, all that stuff. Look at the fucking Lily Phillips thing, do you get me? But there would be no production if there wasn't an audience, right? And by her TikTok account of the Bop House earning 100,000 in 2 days, who are these men? Who are they? Because it's weird that she looks like a kid and she's a V-card holder and everyone is absolutely on top of her. It's weird. It's weird. I think the whole thing is grim. Whatever.
It's the difference between being a college freshman and having a bit more life experience. Maybe even some work done to get you looking like that natural teen fantasy. It's not just an age gap. It's a social gap. The things you've gone through at 23 versus 20 are just not the same. And when you sell your life as some just turned 18 dream, you're distorting the whole idea of what success actually looks like for the average person. It's a warped version of reality, and it's what a lot of young girls out here are trying to copy. Oh, and let's not forget about Camilla. Yeah, there's another player in this circus who's got the same I'm younger than I really am acts down to in
No,
the
you're
arts.
not.
She's apparently behind the scenes of the Bop House, sort of like the manager or the madame for this whole operation. And allegedly she's been lying about her age too. She claims she's 22, but some people are speculating she's actually closer to 30.
Unfortunately, for girls that work in the industry, we get a lot of crazy DMs, we get a lot of crazy encounters, and it's almost something that unfortunately we're used to.
It doesn't justify it.
It doesn't justify it, but we're so used to insane behavior that we just kind of would rather not be confrontational about it and just kind of be like, yeah, whatever. But there's nothing that you could have done to prevent it. I don't want you to think that it's your fault. It's no one's fault.
This is a strategy. They know exactly what they're doing. At this point, it's not even about mistakes or accidental lies. This is a calculated move to create an illusion. It's not just Sophie Rain anymore. It's the whole damn industry. Everybody's lying about something to make their brand seem more desirable, more innocent, more relatable. They want you to believe that if you just copy what they're doing, you'll get the same results. But the truth is, they're all selling a fantasy that's harder to replicate than they'd like to admit.